Welcome back to the Nightly Nerd Trivia Series. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you returning, thank you for supporting my channel. In this series, I take quizzes from the Wizarding World website for the first time and test my Harry Potter knowledge. How does this series work? These videos will be off the top, raw, and unscripted. I'll read the question, multiple choice answer, give you some time to think, and possibly do some explanation on how I got to my answer. Then we'll see if we were right or wrong. Let's see if you can beat my score and leave your score down in the comments down below. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so to help my channel grow. With that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. On to the third Harry Potter book quiz. How well do you know the third Harry Potter book? First things first, what is the name of the third book? Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. If you've read the books, or watched the movies, answer is Prisoner of Azkaban. Question 2. What incantation would banish a boggart? Depulso, Ridiculous, Deletrius, or Expecto Patronum? Depulso and Deletrius I haven't heard of. Expecto Patronum is for Dementors, and Ridiculous is part of a boggart. Harry actually does a lot of training with both of those two spells. So, question 3. After winning the annual Daily Prophet Grand Prize Galleon Draw, where did the Weasley family go on their summer holiday? Australia, Buenos Aires, Egypt, or Romania? I'm pretty sure Charlie or Bill trained dragons in Romania, so that is not correct. Buenos Aires and Australia, I don't think that's correct. Egypt is the correct answer. It actually plays a really big role into why Sirius actually escapes from prison to try to find Peter Pettigrew, because he sees them on the front page of the Daily Prophet. But that isn't really, it's talked about a little bit in the movie, but more in the book. Question 4. What form does Harry's Patronus take when he casts it at the edge of the lake? A phoenix, a stag, a unicorn, or a doe? I wish it was a phoenix. I think that's Dumbledore's. A stag is the correct answer. A doe is his mom's or Snape's that changes into a doe. I don't remember what it was originally. A unicorn is not the correct answer. Stag, like I said, is correct answer. I'm pretty sure Stag's also. Question 5. When Snape stood in for Lupin 1 Defense Against the Dark Arts lesson, what page did he ask the class to turn to? 394, 265, 462. That definitely says 472. 122. This is one of the most famous and quoted lines in every Harry Potter movie, lore, genre, whatever you want to call it. When Snape says, turn to page 394. Question 6. What was the name of the execution that was supposed to execute Buckbeak before he escaped? This answer you pretty much just have to know. It's definitely more talked about in the book than the movies. I'm not even sure they mention it in the movies, but Walden McNair, Alecto Caro, Augustus Rookwood, and Antonin Dolohov. I'm pretty sure Antonin Dolohov and Augustus Rookwood are Death Eaters that Harry and the other DA members fight in the 5th book. Alecto Caro and his sister or twin sister are the people who do all the punishing in the 7th book, and Walden McNair would be the correct answer. Question 7. Which of the 4 Marauders did Professor Lupin turn out to be? Wormtail, Prongs, Moony, or Patfoot? So going through the 4 Marauders, because they're talked about way more in the book than they are in the movies, I wish they did it more justice in the movie than they did the book, or equal to. Wormtail will be Peter Pettigrew because he's a rat. Prongs would be James Potter because he's the stag. Moony would be Remus Lupin because he sees the moon as a werewolf. And then Padfoot would be Sirius Black. He is the dog or the Grim. Question 8. What marked the entrance to the secret passageway that went from Hogwarts to Honeyduke's basement? The Whomping Willow, a statue of the One-Eyed Witch, a large mirror, a tapestry of 3 wizards playing exploding snaps. Pretty sure all of those are passageways out of Hogwarts because I think there's 8. The Whomping Willow is the one that leads to the Shrieking Shack, and the One-Eyed Witch statue is the answer. When Dumbledore and Snape pulled a cracker at Christmas dinner, what was inside of it? A pair of yellow and green socks with broomstick patterns, a bright red handbag embroidered with golden snitches, a pointed witch hat with the stuffed vulture, a mauve woolly jumper with a Norwegian ridgeback on the front. I definitely don't know this answer, so I'm going to take a total guess. I think a pair of yellow and green socks with broomsticks on them is what Dobby actually makes Harry. So that's not the right answer, but let's say a woolly jumper. Okay, the answer, a pointed witch's hat topped with a stuffed vulture. Definitely a guess. I don't know that answer, but for future reference, I will. Question 10. What color bottle did Scabbers rat tonic come in? Red, green, orange, or blue? I have no clue, but I feel like there's only one right answer, knowing what color the Weasley's hair is. Red would be my guess, so let's go with that. Okay. Let's see our results. So, results. The Prisoner of Azkaban, 9 out of 10. Let me know how you did in the comments down below. This quiz was definitely a little bit tougher. It talked about a couple things more that were definitely in the book. The first two quizzes definitely talked about things that were in the book and movie because they were a more accurate representation. I've always told people the third one is the book that really starts getting away, or the movie that starts getting away from the book. And this is kind of what the quiz did. If you didn't read the books, then this quiz would have definitely been a little bit harder. But thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this content in the comments down below. Thank you for all of your support so far. It's been amazing. I will see you in the next video.